វីដេអូឃ្លីបខ្លីមួយស្ដីពីការសិក្សាពេញមួយជីវិតនាពេលនេះចាសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញទស្សនាដូចតទៅចា
Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals, Quality Education. How should technology be used in the classroom? Technology is rapidly evolving and is introduced to children at an early age. Kids are playing outside less and are more likely to play on gaming consoles, tablets, and cell phones. At school, this can be a major distraction. Instead of paying attention in class, many students are on their phones texting and using social media. This distraction can cause their grades to slip, and disciplinary actions such as detention and suspensions can impact their learning negatively. Even though many see technology as a distraction, educators can benefit from integrating these advancements into their curriculum. Interactive educational assignments that require students to use apps on mobile devices can keep students engaged with their studies by delivering knowledge through a medium they are comfortable with. Introducing students to technology in the classroom using computers and smartphones resonates with them more than whiteboards and notebooks do. Familiarizing students with this technology will also help prepare them for jobs where they will need to know more practical skills related to technology, such as social media and coding. Using technology hand in hand with education, we can prepare our students for brighter futures. ចាសសូមគោរពថ្លែងអំណរគុណសម្រាប់ការទស្សនាប្រកបដោយការយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ជាកិច្ចបន្តទៀតនេះខ្ញុំសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញលោកផែលភិរុនប្រធានផ្នែកគោលនយោបាយនៃអគ្គលេខាធិការដ្ឋានកចសចអញ្ជើញធ្វើបទបង្ហាញស្ដីពីបដិវត្តកម្ម Digital និងការអប់រំពីចម្ងាយដែលមានរយៈពេល15នាទីដូចតទៅចាសសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
Some slide. បាទជាបឋមខ្ញុំបាទសូមគោរពឲ្យដំរដ្ឋលេខាធិការក្រសួងអប់រំយុវជននិងកីឡានិងជាអនុប្រធានគណៈកម្មការជាតិសម្រាប់ការសិក្សាពេញមួយជីវិតអាយដាមលោកជំទាវតំណាងក្រសួងស្ថាប័នដែលជាសមាជិកនៃគណៈកម្មការជាតិសម្រាប់ការសិក្សាពេញមួយជីវិតតំណាងដៃគូអភិវឌ្ឍអង្គការដៃគូរួមទាំងវិស័យឯកជនដែលមានវត្តមាននៅក្នុងអង្គពិធីនេះទាំងមូលខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះផែលភិរុនបច្ចុប្បន្នជាប្រធានផ្នែកគោលនយោបាយនៃអគ្គលេខាធិការឋាននៃគណៈកម្មការជាតិសម្រាប់ពេញមួយជីវិតហើយអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំលើកមើលបង្ហាញនៅពេលនេះខ្ញុំមាន4ចំណុចទី1ខ្ញុំចង់ទាញចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ថាតើបច្ចុប្បន្នប្រទេសកម្ពុជារបស់យើងស្ថិតនៅចំណុចណាសម្រាប់ជាវឌ្ឍនភាព ICT វឌ្ឍនភាព Digital នៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជារបស់យើងពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងវិស័យអប់រំទី2តើ Digital Platform បែបណាខ្លះដែលយើងអាចប្រើប្រាស់ដើម្បីផ្ដល់ឱកាសជូនប្រជាពលរដ្ឋយើងទាំងអស់អាចចូលសិក្សាបានហើយតើឱកាសទាំងអស់នោះវាអាចជាគម្លាតឬក៏វាអាចជាឱកាសសម្រាប់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរបស់យើងធ្វើការចូលទទួលបានឱកាសនៅក្នុងការសិក្សាចំណុចទី3គឺពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងមាតិកាដែលយើងទៅផ្ដល់ជូនសម្រាប់ប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរបស់យើងទាំងក្នុងប្រព័ន្ធអប់រំនិងក្រៅប្រព័ន្ធអប់រំការអប់រំនៅក្រៅសាលាបាទនៅក្នុងចំណុចចុងក្រោយគឺពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងថាតើហេដ្ឋារចនាសម្ព័ន្ធ Digital អ្វីខ្លះដែលយើងត្រូវនឹងអាចប្រើប្រាស់បានដើម្បីគាំទ្រការចូលទៅកាន់ការសិក្សាទាំងអស់នោះនេះជាប្រធានបទសង្ខេបខ្ញុំមានប្រហែលជា10 slide ទៀតដើម្បីចែកជូននៅក្នុងអង្គពិធីថ្ងៃនេះខ្ញុំក៏ភ្លេចបញ្ជាក់ដែរក្រៅពីទូនីតិនៅគណៈកម្មការជាតិខ្ញុំក៏ជាអនុប្រធានយុគឋានបច្ចេកវិទ្យាព័ត៌មានដែលខ្ញុំធ្វើការទៅលើរឿងនេះជាង10ឆ្នាំជិត15ឆ្នាំទៅលើ ICT សម្រាប់ការអប់រំជារួម ICT សម្រាប់ការអប់រំរបស់យើងខ្ញុំទាញចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ចាប់ពីឆ្នាំ2019 ថ្មីនេះតាមពិតទៅយើងមានតាំងពីឆ្នាំ2004គោលនយោបាយពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹង ICT សម្រាប់ការអប់រំជាបន្តបន្ទាប់ទាំងគោលនយោបាយកម្រិតក្រសួងនិងគោលនយោបាយកម្រិតប្រទេសកម្ពុជាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំសូមទាញចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍តែចាប់ពីឆ្នាំ2019មកអញ្ចឹងឆ្នាំ2019យើងមានគោលនយោបាយ ICT សម្រាប់ការអប់រំមួយដែលចេញដោយក្រសួងអប់រំក្រោមការគាំទ្រការរៀបចំដោយធនាគារអភិវឌ្ឍន៍អាស៊ីផងដែរអញ្ចឹងបន្ទាប់ពីឆ្នាំ2004យើងចេញលើកទី1ឆ្នាំ2004លើកទី2ឆ្នាំ2019ជាង10ហើយជា15ឆ្នាំទើបយើងធ្វើបច្ចុប្បន្នភាពទៅលើគោលនយោបាយម្ដងជាពេលវេលាដែលយូរបន្តិចប៉ុន្តែគ្រាន់ថាយើងមានអត្ថប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើនៅឆ្នាំបាទជាស្រ័យ2021មិន2011សូមអធិស្ឋានអញ្ចឹង2021ក្រសួងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចហិរញ្ញវត្ថុបានចេញក្របខ័ណ្ឌគោលនយោបាយយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងសង្គម Digital ឆ្នាំ2021អធិស្ឋានដែរបាទតែខាងក្រោមដាក់ត្រូវអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់ក្រសួងសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងហិរញ្ញវត្ថុបានរៀបចំជាយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងសង្គម Digital ដែលលោកស្រីណាតាយ៉ាបានលើកឡើងពីបទបង្ហាញព្រឹកមិញនេះដែរជាក្របខ័ណ្ឌមួយដែលយើងត្រូវអនុវត្តរួមគ្នានៅឆ្នាំ2022ក្រសួងប្រៃសណីនិងទូរនីយគមន៍បានចេញគោលនយោបាយមួយទៀតពាក់ព័ន្ធនឹងរដ្ឋាភិបាល Digital ជាគោលនយោបាយ Digital សម្រាប់ប្រទេសដែលក្រសួងពាក់ព័ន្ធទាំងអស់យើងមានទូនីតិទៅតាមផ្នែកក្នុងការអនុវត្តដើម្បីសម្រេចឲ្យបានចក្ខុវិស័យរួមនៅក្នុងគោលនយោបាយនឹងបាទសម្រាប់រាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលអាណត្តិទី7របស់យើងមុំមួយយុទ្ធសាស្ត្របញ្ចកោណបាទអញ្ចឹងទី1យើងដឹងហើយថាការអភិវឌ្ឍធនធានមនុស្សជាអត្ថប្រយោជន៍ទី1ប៉ុន្តែទី5គឺ Digital បាទ Digital ហ្នឹងដើម្បីគ្រប់គ្រងយ៉ាងម៉េចសម្រាប់ឲ្យបានរដ្ឋាភិបាល Digital សម្រាប់ឲ្យបានក្របខ័ណ្ឌយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រសេដ្ឋកិច្ចនិងសង្គម Digital បាទដូច្នេះហើយជាអត្ថប្រយោជន៍មួយដែលរដ្ឋាភិបាលបានកំណត់ឆ្លើយតបជាមួយនឹងនិន្នាការសកលដែលយើងតែងតែនិយាយថាសេដ្ឋកិច្ច Digital សង្គម Digital ហ្នឹងនៅក្នុងនោះក្រសួងអប់រំរបស់យើងចាប់ផ្ដើមធ្វើតាំងពីឆ្នាំ2023រហូតមកដល់ពេលនេះគឺ បានសម្រេចហើយប៉ុន្តែមិនទាន់បានរៀបចំចប់សពគ្រប់ហើយប៉ុន្តែមិនទាន់
also implemented officially in 2019. Also appear with the policy in 2014 and 2024 will issue these digital strategy for schools. We choose to not duplicate it. In 2019, we have digital strategy for education. It's the strategy on the sector in our ministry. In 2024, in schools, what the school should do, like Her Excellency raised the literacy of digital literacy, not only in school. What about people who's not educated in school? What should they do? Because we need to educate people digital and the universal people respond to our economy digital. At this point, this strategy will issue this year after we finish, waiting for the approval. That's why we make the clear policy at school. What should they do relate to support our people become to a digital people, so we can use these digital in general with policy. Seconds, where we at? Numbers of school about 3.5 million. Women student about 50%. Our teacher about 19,000 as the whole general, and 20 are not updated in 2022, and this 2023 about 900 million is the first priority. The internet user digital cannot, for the figures of internet connections, 0.9 million. We have 16 million populations. In order to achieve that, we can change to the digital. The growth of the internet has been growth. The change to internet, we need to improve about 50% of our people that we have. Social medias, about 12 million. It's not strange. The internet user about 9 million, social media 12 million. Some have 3 or 4 accounts, so create account. Numbers of links of the mobile phones, because I raised this figure, that is the equipments that we get to the digital. How do we connected? Smartphone boasts about 21 million SIM, and figures in 2023. Country and worldwide relate to network readiness index. Are we ready? And what levels that we use the digital? We are still low amongst 123 countries. We are in the rate of 106. So Thai and Vietnam, they were more than us. This point, it's a country need to be increase these figures about in general infrastructure, physical infrastructure support for this better. Drop school, Excellency, have been mentioned already. We have primary school about 98% in the governments, 80% and complete primary school, 40% completes high school, secondary school and high school. We have left about 20%. As Ms. Pavanab said, what about those who not graduated? Where would they go? This is what we are thinking. I'm interested with what you have raised, Mr. Sopima, who said education, non-formal educations. All education are formal, even they graduated grade 12, they drop school before grade 12, what are most important, they can learn so they can get skills. Skill is more officials. So every learning is more officials, it's not non-official. So long life learns about 20% in the system that will be finished, 80%, because eight of them, they are people living in a country. If we not support them, they will become our society burdens. If they don't do anything, they are unemployed, they can cause a lot of problem in our society that need to be solved. Finally, it's the figures of the driving force that our driving force that we are having now. We had about 15 to 65, and also we had 13% have graduated primary school. It's a driving force now, about 30% who have jobs. So they graduate only primary school. 32% graduated primary, and 28 secondary school, and 29 high school. Those are the common numbers, both digital and the real situation of our people these days. I would like to present more second points with the digital platforms enable to learn lifelong learns opportunity and valuable digital platform can get more opportunity for lifelong learns are not raw. This digital platform, those who won't be able to learn could be a gaps at this point. I share with you the experience from a country in the region, Korea. They have National Center for Lifelong Learns. It's the institute support to the normal policy research others, and also they have the program. The program is to KMOOC is very popular in Korea. KMOOC is a digital platform that all Koreans can learn on this KMOOC. They get credits and others like as pictures have been shown. They get jobs, they get acknowledgement. But when I want to draw your attention, Korean, to make a platform to make the people to have skills, have other skill also can learn. Those who have non-skill, also people who have skill, housewives, take care of their children, they have place to learn. And those Korean, they feel better in Cambodian, because Cambodian is a small country. Also, usually have the outside tech. We have bigger than Korea 2 times, but our population is smaller than Korean. Korean 50 million, we are 16 million. This is the experience in Korea. They have the institute to support in this legalization. They have program to programs so people can learn a lot of skill in here. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, can visit this website. I'd like to inform you that the video that we record, slide presentation, and all document and upload in this at the national forums. So no need to copy or keep in Telegram. Finally, we will send this website to group. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, have this. You can upload those documents. You can see the document anytime. Experience in Indonesia. Indonesians, it's an island country. Provide training is really a challenge for the learnings. We invite the participant to fly, though, and also the trainer have to be fly. Indonesian, they have platforms like in Korea as well, but it's a platform which governments control clearly, provide credit clearly. After learns, they receive incentive, any support. As a strategy, they will not give a budget first. They use their own money first as government official, 100 hours per year. They can learn anywhere. That the learning, they will certified learning provider. The certified which government by government. After they learn, numbers of them, they can receive any incentive from government. This is the strategy, current strategy.
នៅឥណ្ឌូនេ
This
ស៊ី
is an experience in Indonesia.
នៅក្នុងនឹងដែរ
Also, in here we have
នេះជា website e-training
this is a website e-training underneath. They have the Similac. It's design in general as a master in the institute. Similac is run the program e-training. They support here all the other legalizations and to make the mechanism of the auto start learning to get more benefit can be in progress. Later they make platform to have a government official in the whole country can learn. No need to fly in the trainings. I've been to Indonesia. I will look at this from the top of the plane. There's a lot of islands. This is their own way of do it. After they learn, they can e-certificate. They have a e-codes number. We cannot scam or cheat it. Certificate can be certified that they have learned how many of them. This is the experience in Indonesia. We have another experience, International Institute of Online Educations. I think in China, I used to learn in this portal too. It's a UNESCO institute. We have UNESCO representative here, but in China, in Xinjiang province. In here, we had the institute. We have the one institute, that institute ICT UNESCO have been progress the program of digital platforms that names International Institute of Online Educations. The portal IIOE, the name of the portal, digital platform like in Korea and Indonesia. So in general, what I want to highlight, they have the institute to support on online education, digital platforms, legalization, and at this presence, we had the education around 80 places in the world, which mean they recognize in the whole world. In China, they have a lot of those education institutes as well. This is their tendency to attract. They have UNESCO, they have other original institutes, they have partners, the training provider to process on this platform. It is the international platform in China that they are implementing this now. We have so many others in the different countries, including Cambodia too. Like in Thailand, they have Thai Mock. In Thailand, they have LLOLC. It is a platform that Thai cooperate with UNESCO, what I remember. Because they cooperation and Thai, they use their own language. They have support from UNESCO, and also that platform is in Thai. There's some English as well. Normally, the Thai, they exploit the more benefit, what the people get their own people learn more. Education under Ministry of Education, Cambodia, under Ministry of Education, they have digital school, digital education, and focus on formal educations. Not yet many participate, but some document. We have EBC, BBC Education Broadcasting Cambodia, cooperate with Korea Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, Ministry of Information. Those system educations focus on the future. They focus at the channel, TV channels, to disseminate those education, learn and educations. And the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, we are participated. So also Post Telecommunication and the Ministry of Education and the digital and distant learning. For Cambodia, we have EBC, we had the Post Telecommunication and Digital School. other than that, it's a digital platform and then enable lifelong opportunity. What is the what in Cambodia we had reskill Ministry of Labor and Vocational Trainings under the initiative of and 1 million accounts skill training or something like that. Joe, what about 1 million account for our people learn before the election. I have the account to learn. Thank you to Ministry of Labor to buy the account. It's only 1 year. Next year they close again. We need to pay by ourselves. It is a digital platform that provide trainings about 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. This account we need to pay. It's not free in the country. It's the business for digital platforms. With the digital content, we have platforms for our people to just go one place, they can receive everything. What most important, what is the content, digital content that provide our people to learn. It is the first point. We talk about leading economy, leading social to knowledge digital economy. Those we can do it if our people also need to be digital people. If our human is not digital, they pay on digital on bank. So we need we can leak that banking. They can steal our account. That could be insurrections, and also government cannot do anything. So we need to have people more digital. This is the basic three basic one. So we need to have Cambodian to be digital. First, need to develop the meaning of the literacy digital, so people can use digital to with accuracy, with responsibility. It's a keyword. You accuracy and responsibility. It's not sharing information, don't know where the source from, and also that information is a false information or true information, or we can share a false information. We don't understand, we don't use it correct way. Both formal and non-formal education for our people, so ensure the people receive a life, sustainable life for literacy, media information, accuracy, digital accuracy and information, to analyze information, to know what is the true and what is the false information and true information, what should be shared, what shouldn't be shared, what is the privacy, what is public information. If you don't know this point, I used to provide training at university, provide to teacher to send me email. They send to those password that don't know what is the privacy use. They send password. If there is something wrong, they give the bank account to me. It's a problem. What about 60 million? Only 1%. That could be more insurrection. The court busy, the bank also busy. They couldn't do anything. At the end, I have to save money and invest money. This is the sustainable one. So our people could be universal and digital. Universal and digital. It's the we need to insert in all sector. Bank also need to insert in this too. Second, we talk about AIs. We cannot avoid from AIs. Like the last period, we talk about the machine appear the water steam before we carry this water through ox cart. After we found the steam machine, we carry them at the train. What about the ox cart driver? They will not be able to say using. What about the train driver? We cannot deny it. And those the research, the children born after 2010 as digital native and digital native after 2010. They know digital, They know how to live in digital state, the way how to sing on digital way, like computer working. The brand is like computer, the way how they think. And this means that we need to train them. We need to train about how to think about like computers. If children in living in the city, things like that, what about the children never use computer, don't never know how to think by this way? There could be a gaps. About 4 to 10% to think about computers. Only what about 90% don't have? Could be a challenge. We cannot reach to economy digital. What I want to highlight that the research study children after born after 2014 is the native digital. We are the old generation, not in digital stage. And so the media we need to train them to integrate it into the curriculums, both in the kindergarten or the education with the children. We need to focus at the think about like computational thinking. Computational thinking, what I mean, there are 4 stages. Develop critical thinking of children. The 4 of them. First, when they face a challenge, they need to break out that challenges. They have stated that we are working on this. We'll issue the book soon. Decomposition of the challenge. After the decomposition, they identify those conditions, how to solve problem, what is the challenge, what is the composition. And after they can do it, we can imagine that if such problem, in order to solve it, what should we do? Can do emergence on the abstractions. After they make abstraction, they can find these solutions, how to solve the problem, how to go algorithm. It is the computational thinking. Computational thinking for the people living in this digital is okay. We have millions of children that never use computer, never knows living in the digital environments. They don't know. We need to train them so they can catch up of the digital native. For the meaning. Second, search, digital skill. Nataya is the digital skill learning, teaching. I look at the students doing passing their secondary school, about 90,000 of them, when they have a good score, they reach to high school. Those who don't have the good score, they don't have the resources. What happened if they have good score, no resources, they won't be able to learn. They don't have any skill to find job. What about we think this way? From grade 10 to grade 12, they have digital skill training. 200 hours, they know how to do web design. 200 hours, they know how to email marketing. 100 hours, they know how to do email marketing. For those who work email marketing, they cannot generate income like $200 or $300 like the skilled one. Can we do it or not? Can we integrate those youths in the level grade 10 to grade 12, 16 to 19 years old? It's a program of the part-time learnings. They are volunteer, they can do a part-time learnings. They receive certificate which certified by governments. And then they have skill. They can get a job after they got a skill. If they won't be able to do it, they have a skill to learn. When they can continue to learn, they can live survive by themselves. Can we think that what to make this mechanism? Can we do the pilots projects, 1 or 2 school? What the result will be? So they can continue and to live by themselves, so they can reach to university. by themselves. There are a lot of skills. Some of the skills need to learn for such a long time, but some skill won't be able to learn. Only 200 hours they can learn. So divided 200 hours divided a year, how many hours? It could be 60 hours. Not a lot of hours to learn. So we think about this too. All right. It is a hot topic on the Elon Musk. He's the company owner of AI. First, is the founder of AI company. After AI was missing the track, he resigned. AI technical founder of AI are working is in the wrong way of the technology. This technology will not use for the benefit of human because they cannot have anything to manage them. They don't have any legal frameworks. In Korea, the recent votes, Korean government not allows to use technology of AI to make a voice or pictures for election campaign or talked about to affect to a election campaign. If anyone do it, they will be punished. It's a tool. Can we do it or not? That's why Elon Musk resigned from AI company. He was the founder of the AI. So talk a lot more actually. For Cambodian, we must think about this. What do we have a legalization and technology frameworks to manage any legalization can manage to use this AI more accurate and more benefit for us. Otherwise, it can be more insurrections. The hats, 1 million of hats, AI not just issues, but the government official and non-government official have been post those pictures, and the real one is no value. AI VR, it's a technology for a long time, but we can utilize it as for education too. Finally, infrastructure, digital infrastructure. At present schools, we had about 6.17% who have computer. 90% do not have the computer. If they don't have it, the student will not learn. You know, the high school only 10% who have computer. If we not invest more, it's a gap that the human will stay not getting close to each other. Those living in the digital environment are strong. What about the one from the province? I'm also a person, people from Previn province. Those are not close to digital, they were isolated, cannot catch up with the digital one. It's a point that the whole national forum and also partner NGOs, please invest more on the digital. We had about 3.5 million. The informal meeting and the non-formal meeting of educations, we have to think to write more opportunity to our community join with the digital. I have one more slide left. Most of them think that digital, we need the internet. If no internet, it's a problem. This is a challenge. What about we think in an abstract way? Is there any technology that we can use it without using internet connection? If we have it, it is an opportunity for us to provide the skill, knowledge to our people. What I've done in the past, we have internet offline. We have all the curriculum, anything like Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, see that we take pictures at school. AI and mobile phone, there's no internet. They are connected to this. Here we have digital millions of documents here, no need to connect it. We found this technology, we can provide opportunity to community if they have access to internet. If we do not invest, the community will not be able to join. Other than that, we use our traditional TV. These our traditions now of what we have done in the past. during the COVID-19. Thank you so much for your pay attention. Listen to my presentation. Representative NGOs, man, please ask me question or wait until we have discussion in this document. Thank you.
ចាសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណ
Thank you so much to Mr. Haperon to make the specific presentation. I'd like to invite Dr. Professors,
ចាសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
please.
ចាមានសំណួរអាចសួរបាន
If you have question, feel free to ask.
មកខាង
បាទសូមគ្រប់អាដាម
Respect, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Peron, who make the specific and clear presentation. I'm Kim Lai, official from Education of UNESCO. I have the question and proposal because I agree what you have raised the words. When our society is a digital society, people also have to be a digital. The level of understanding cannot use only the learn by themselves, but actually the digital knowledge is something that to fulfill this job are not only at the present, this job are not only in the country, it is competition in the region, in the international level. I read your presentation and the other platform, especially on the composition to use the platform or other digitals. It is an initiative that I can propose from to Ministry of Education and Youth and Sport. Other country they use the standard digital certificate, digital standard certificate. These words, International Computer Driving License, ICPL, ICDL. It's the standard digital literacy skill, which numbers of country I have given like 5 examples. In Singapore, they have program Skill Future Singapore. They use ICDL to make the Singaporean have the digital skill recognized by their works. In Thailand, they have ICDL National Communication Framework. In Vietnam, it's the same. Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, they use the same standard. Other countries like Philippines, Malaysia, China also, they use it. I think the next step, I don't know, our country ready or not, but it's the next step to promote digital literacy skill, the promote literacy digital skill. Cambodian have the composition to learn. It is an opportunity for Cambodian people to recognize in the region, international level, so they can find jobs. I think that the way that we can utilize it, there's many ways. Ministry can discuss with the partners to CDL and the QS or integrate what you raised on the part-time study that also assert can learn and then they can do the test with the CDL certificate. Thank you, Kim Lai. I think that we can work together. So UNESCO will support with this initiative. That is the first part. Second, I've been working with Child Fund to prepare on training of digital literacy. There are 3 levels, about 90 hours. With that level, we did not yet recognize as the international standard. What we expectation we can implement this. This program has been finished. The book will be approved. With the pilot project will be in 20 schools. We will do the pilot. We will digital literacy program orientation follow to the international standard. They recognized by the international. This is the point that the whole national forum as of witnesses. I hope that UNESCO will support on these issues. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Perun, who present. I'm really interested. I don't want you to stop. I'm the old person. I listen to your presentation really good. I have another questions. At present, we had about 300 communities learnings. Through your experience outside Cambodia or inside the country, you are the expert. What to do to make those community learning, about 300 of them, could be the center of digital study, digital in the 300 center. Thank you. Your question was penetrate into my feeling. Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, they were initiated digital community center. That this center was a beautiful building, equipped with a lot of tools, equipped with these infrastructure digital. They can construct it about 500. Now they will build about once, but the next for 500. So that's a long journey. What the government have done, this is said. What we should do, what the existing one. We need to renovate, and it's a process for the Committee of Lifelong Learns have been organized one step already, follow to the framework to construct it, the community of the and promote the community lifelong learning to be a digital one, so they can certify of those certificates to certify. The second point, what they should do to be the digital community digital learns, so we can upgrade to be digital lifelong learnings. We need to have student standard. We equip with those investment for the center follow to our capacity might not be reached to the digital community lifelong learns about cost about 110,000 or 330,000 US dollars. They build, they construct a building and also equipped with the equipments. That's second point. Third point, I'm interested with Thailand experience. Thailand have the community learns. You probably hear that as excellency about 9,000 center. They give us a sample. The community learn is an e-commerce, and that community, what they can produce, the farmer will send the data to community. The community is central to receive those data. Today we have chicken, 50 kilogram of chicken. We had cucumber, about 200 kilogram of cucumber. And here it is this place for one window office to sell the goods. Other province, they can look at this community study. They have how much good they want to order. They can buy from there. The community center, like you raise at the digital, there they can do the digital provide community to benefit the community. It's e-commerce. The producer, they provide numbers and provide equipment. Anyone in any different places, they can buy and then supply to the consumer, the market consumer. At a certain point that I want to share with you, to find the clear answer, nothing clear because we haven't done it, and wait until we do it, and then we have the clear answer. In order not to waste time, thank you so much once again to all this. Thank you. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Dr. Buchan Kotika, Director of Policy, Ministry of Youth, Education, Youth and Sport, to present on digital strategy for school. It's about 15 minutes for your presentations. Buchan Kotika. Please join the video clips of Dr. Buchan Kudlika. Hello, who present in this national forums about lifelong learnings. Today, I will present briefly about digital strategy for schools. So as we know that in the trend, these digital education trends, which lifelong learns, teachings, the evaluation of curriculums, education, digital trends need to be oriented for the global millennium global developments to ensure education with quality, equity, promotes opportunity, lifelong learnings. It means only this the digital in education so we can promote to achieve those millennium goal with 4 digital set out in 2030. Digital technology and promote those inclusive and study and learning and eliminate all challenges that involve with this strategy, geography, disability, economy, socials, and others. I give you the education at LMS. It is the system LMS of the chemistries. This profession student can receive skills, about 5,000 skills. Students can answer about 60,000 questions. This cannot, a human cannot do it, but technology can do it. The question that we need to be asked, did educate digital education to people and how the people will become to. As we are aware that in the framework of Cambodia in 2018, our education system want to have the full education of digital. Actually, and those so only digital education that we can create that increase of good people. The people that in the strategy that we want to achieve, the people that want to learn and want to know more, and there are responsibility and the universal people, people that digitals and also can solve problems. Digital educations, we want to rebut this advantage and credibility for our people. At the same time, we have a lot of challenge to make these educations can grab this technology, digitals in this educations. First, well, with the behavior of educator behavior using the digital technology to learn teaching. Our education do not receive, accept it, cannot accept completely on digital technology to learn and teaching. Other challenge, our students do not be ready, do not have experience that follow to technology as well. And we are aware that digital technology that's happened a lot. The educator need to recognize and accept it and implemented this technology. And these pictures I want to show that the educator, administration, and teachers that still use it this way on the traditionally, which mean use a lot of works, do not have the technology in the daily works. And based on these contents, Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport has been reviews the possibility and other experience from other country to implement it, this strategy education for digital education in school. We also review this priority, about 7 priority technology digital for education, the technology digital in the governance in school, digital education of teachers, and technology digital on educations and learning, digital evaluation through the school and those digital for develop on the curriculums, the standard of the innovation of education and the teacher training, the equity and education. Based on that priority sector, we will prepare the digital education, digital for school. The visions, a strategy of education at school, they constructed the support strong on digital technology for education to create those culture of lifelong learns and also knowledge society. The main missions our learner to youth rehabilitation for the smart people could be a knowledgeable peoples. And so our educator could be the leader vision and willing to change behavior of students. School to have a good, the friendly environments and also digital program should be promote those the concession 2021 century community and parent could be a partner of school, could be a knowledgeable society led to technology partner to support school on the knowledgeable on digital for school. Also have this create this the revolution of four uh, with schools. We want to have school, we want to have the good environment for digital technology. Second, all teachers, educators play a role to give incentive the leaders and the social knowledge with using digital asserts. I want to have the so school master to be a leader could have vision and solve problem with the digital knowledge and force revolutions, digitals, and also digital trainers to support digital and teachings and learnings. In here, first revolutions, which mean good school for schools, technology and digital. We have three strategy, important strategy to achieve those revolutionary to create this an atmosphere and security for internet for learning and teaching with quality and inclusive. Third, and created a digital environment for learning and teaching with quality and inclusive, and third strategy to ensure that partnership and regional partnership for equity of digitals. Each strategies we identify those results with all schools to achieve, and also we have the initiative like with this first strategy initiative like the process of mechanism of school for safety, security, and also valuable recommendation and security at school, implemented safety and security at school. And also this is the fourth revolutionary. Second revolutionary, teachers and trainers have to play important role to give incentive and the leader to create those sociality knowledge. We have the strategy, first strategy to develop those capacity building, trust, and first the possibility of educator with using the digital technology. We need to also create this, provide this culture, cooperation, technology support, and colleagues and share knowledge at school, strengthening its cooperation at school, about promote digital lifelong learns, also provision for education, package education through digital education, promote digital tool of lifelong learners. Third revolutionary, we want to change this school rectors could be lead of the long vision and solve problem with digital technology. Those strategy we have once, we have good governance of school, which means use this digital technology. We have those initiatives to implement those accountability in the governance at school to implement it, the incentive to participate from stakeholder and partner to digital and solve problems. And also the fourth revolutionary relate to digital curriculum and also teaching of digital to support this revolution of learning and teaching. We have the strategy to provide resources of study for digital teaching and evaluations. We have the initiative strengthening capacity of educators about using the digital resources. I'd like to mention briefly about revolutionary four of them strategy to support achieve those four revolutionary connected linked it with the strategy of education of digital. We are preparing those activity plans to indicate to implemented the technology digital to oriented this digital technology governance and also learning and teaching as well. The strategy of digital educations now it's under this stage, the final stage to implement it. We will make this policy will be implemented and implement in this the semester of this second semester in 2024. So I'd like to finish my presentation briefly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your presentation. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Liu Kamlai, the UNESCO expert in Phnom Penh, to make presentation about the combination education and local through internet. We'll talk about 15 minutes. First of all, my respect, Excellency Secretary of State, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, to spend valuable time after lunch breaks this afternoon to join in this presentation and roundtable. I'm Liam Kamlai, the Liu Kamlai, the UNESCO Education Officer in Cambodia. I'm so happy that I have opportunity once again. In the past, I have these big programs when we met before COVID. DIT, Ministry of Education, have organized digital forums. Well, participated from a lot of partners. But in the past 4 years, I observed that today, other stakeholder, so internal ministry, Mr. Tolek and I represent to Ministry of Labor, Vocational Trainings, actually all who present here. So represent to external educations, KDIT representative, organize this national forum. It is a gap. We can ask those stakeholders to fulfill those gaps. In the past, since we implemented this first programs, there a lot of progress. I hope that in this room, there's a teamwork who understand this program already. But actually, there's still some of them as new. I think this presentation could be provide them information to know what is the program, the process, how that will look, what is the benefits in the past that we implemented for 4 years until 2024. It's the reflection, negative reflections on that. I can just move to the next slide. The content of my presentation is not a lot. So less than 15 minutes for time to discussion. I'd like to inform you about the background of the program. They will support through this program with the strategy to learn and also select students to register on the examination. What is the course that they learn, with the benefits, also the progress in the past that we have done to achieve this goal. I can start with the background of this program for the
ខ្ញុំគិតថា
education at the local levels. This background of the digitalization education and objective as Makura Ahmed presented first stage in 2016, 2017. These were inter-ministerial meetings, a lot of stakeholders to think about a great program to solve problem of the drop school and the secondary school was still high. So inter ministry and also stakeholder can join the meeting. So teamwork to work on this, the school curriculums, especially created this, the objective. Next slide. Backgrounds and the objective of BIP. We spent a lot of time in 2016 to 2019. And so when we have the pictures, that is a new program. I can say it's a first program that we utilize this mixed as learning with learning technology, interministerial ministry, online courses, online platform. Even those we use the models of platform, but it requires to have created customization to meet to our needs. The important why we create this program. These programs, we can see a lot of youths at the Ministry of Education in 2021, 22. They dropped school in grade 7, grade 8, 9, about 18, 17%. Among students, we can see the statistic, about 316,000 of them. Among 360,000 of them, about 1,100,000 that drop school every year. So actually, this one they discuss after they drop school, where would they go? Where they going to learn? It's the core problems that we get the problem to make the opportunity flexible on the internet, easy for students, for you to drop school so they can join again. They can equivalent certificate at grade 9 can bridges their skill and knowledge to the school or at the university skill, vocational training skill. We use our function to fulfill their own duty of works. These programs were taken care by the leaders or stakeholders, and also we set these goals. The youth who drop school, what should they fulfill? They can learn with us. We identified the youth start from 14. So in the discussions, we have identified the first 14 to 34, those youths. We want to promote the youth, but a lot of discussing with the youth. So we open a school from 14. We think about when after they drop school, but we cannot identify their age, 15 years old or 50 years old. But we give them more opportunity until unlimited age. Would follow to a policy of lifelong learning policy. The student who drop school, grade 7, grade 8, and grade 9, those who pass, graduated in grade 6, then continue. What I've raised before, 18.2%, they drop school from secondary school, but they don't think about they graduated at grade 6, cannot go to grade 7. That number also quite a lot too. This program is more flexible, easy through internet using the material, mobile phone, laptop, computers, tablet. We give them incentive for the youth, indigenous, those disabled youths, they can register with a program to cooperate with the coordinators to support them to be success in their study. In the past, we already discussed that. What about other document? If they lack a document, can they learn? We identified this the intersectoral ministry announcement that at least they have to have ID card, birth certificate or any certification to certify that they have finished grade 6, grade 7, or 8 or 9. As I've been informed to Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, that to give incentive to the youths so they can learn again after they give us schools because of they have the other sector like personal economy. I have the problem, some economy problem too. It's not that easy, but document we accepted. They can prepare document later if they have the will to learn. It is the after they can register and would learn with us in the program. Next slide, please.
ការរៀនតាមរយៈ
Process to learn through equivalent educations, modern learning through internet. It's a long, BIP is a short one, basic education equivalent basic program, BIP. The process, I can inform you that first need to registrations. Registration can conduct it at the education school. I inform where can we go. You student can make the coordination in one center. We have 2 person to coordinate to register student so you can learn. After they registered, what they should do. So we need to focus on drop school. Coordinator can I'll give orientation. Orientation is not only on the platform or exercise, examination, ask question, but we make consultation related to those job and skills, recounseling and guidance services. After we met with the coordinator, they gave orientations. Orientation, they know what is the learn for what. After they learn, what can they know? They can learn. They learn as we will support. First, we have the center to study. We have equipments. We have free internet. Internet is free at their university. If they have personal document like telephone, we give free package about 6-month internet. It's an incentive. Coordinator go through online system with a lot of questions on other platform can do it. After they learn, they need to have the examination. After examination, also conduct online. But it's required to have the youths, except it's necessary like Korea and Japan. They cannot fly from Korea, Japan. We invite them to conduct the final testing for the coordination, the head of the center. The final examination, after they did the test, we issued the certificate for them. The curriculums, we had about 11 curriculum that should be at present forum we have total about 624 hours. Our student is not required to learn among 4 of them. We have 3 others for exits. The first one, they can learn the professions. It could be education, TVET institutions. They learn about 7 on top. They have Khmer, chemical, physicals, gender, and also basics of this job. Other way, they can learn to finish a program. They can go to technology university and under Ministry of Education, we have sufficient time to learn more. They need to learn among 11 curriculum, and then we certify for them. The time to learn the 2 to 3 months. You can see that the youths, they drop schools. The speed of the learning is not the same. If they drop school in grade 9, 8, they can learn more actually. Some the youth, they drop school, graduated at grade 9, then want to continue. Take a long time, but coordinator can still support them to be more success. Next slide, please. Benefits. our programs, we see that the challenge of students, they give up, they don't have enough time. We continue with the incentive. This program is not effective their hours. They can learn wherever they go. Example, one student, they can learn on the 5 courses of Khmer basic, they learn about 60% at night time. Next day, they can open platform, they can continue from where they can stop. It's not start again. So Moodle's about more flexible for students. Per day, they learn from about 10 minutes. The platform also safe, easy for students. Per day, have half an hour, 20 minutes or 10 minutes, they can learn too. If lacks of internet, we have our partner to support them to use free internet. We provide give orientation to students, not only the skill and others consultation for job career as well at the center, study centers. Finally, of their study, after they were successfully passed, we received equivalence certificate. The program is the intersectoral university study from design curriculums until they have certificate, spend quite a lot of time. As a prize, the teamwork can do it to open the ways, most important for the youth who lose the opportunity. I can say a second opportunity for them. I can say myself that in their own situation, if they drop school at 7, 8, or 9 for 5 years, I myself will want to go back to school. A lot of challenge. Those flexible program until now, it's exit way convenient for them, so they can come back to school. After they graduated from school, they have certificate equivalent to grade 9 to can support them. Cambodia is a foundation of education, basic education, so they can continue to the next level. Next slide, please. As the progress, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, can say, it's a way that we can work hardly, work and more proud to the results. As I said from beginning, thank you to both ministry, those relevant department, and work until today. The center, since one center in Phnom Penh in February in 2019, now we have about 32 centers, learning center. Now we plan to expand in the whole country in the final state. We have the registrations get benefit about 2,400 of them enrolls, those enrolled from February 2014, 2024. Those who graduated, we have about 1,000 of the curriculum that they learned. About 50% they were successfully graduated, followed to the curriculum that we want them to learn. Other students, they want to learn their own subject for the benefit of their own. We have online platforms, which included to Ministry of Education, e-learning platform of Ministry Education in the App Store, Google Play, it's other platform of education, Ministry of Education. Corporation partners, thank you to partners and thank you to Smart Asada. As I said from beginning, they provide tools. In each center, we have coordinator, we have tools. We had about 10 tablet devices. We hand over the tablet in case that they don't have a mobile phone or the computer, they can come to the center Sunday or Saturday. They use tablet, they have internet, we have internet connection for them with for free internet connections. Now some of the youth, they learn from Monday to Friday, we give have time. No need to go to Saturday and Sunday. They can use the facility. They can provide internet package, as you said, to our students. They have their own mobile phones. certifications, working with two ministry as a program. It is the first program that the intersectoral ministry working together to provide incentive and the level of certification for students. We also provide the curriculums and consultations and job career for them. For next stage, our program is not success. BIP started from 2014. We can upgrade it back for learning platform and also curriculums course. It's the same, but so next slide. At present, our BIP learning center, we were education center, TVET institutions, community learning center, and NGO partners. Community learning center. But actually, we extend the visibility to different, like in these partner NGOs with associations, private company, was in the SME, and now we expanded to rehabilitation center and correction center prisons. Our program was in mainstreaming to if they don't have the capacity and no opportunity, the program will reach to them. We make the program more accessible with UNESCO as education and equity. Education and equity. We promote to all youths in all locations and places will receive education. Each youth, they need to have a different requirement. UNESCO and ministry will coordinate to design this program follow to the each youth as well for education. Location of learning center in the entire country. Red dot is the location we have the learning center. Doesn't mean that they can learn, if they have center, they can learn. Modality is a form in the future when they have the internet coverage connections. Cambodian have a system, the internet system, fully upgraded accessibility. Learning center is not necessary anymore. This is my assumptions. In the middle term, about 15 years time, we need to know, do we need to have a learning center or not? Or do we have the equipment at the same place or not? Or do we have the lacks of internet and other equipments? When the internet penetrates, they can use a mobile phone also can learn for them. Numbers of the enrollment that I present to you from 2023 and also have been presented. Yes, for next slide. Expansion plan. UNESCO, Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, and Ministry of Vocational Training. We are working of scientific and innovations ministry as well. For the plannings, first we expand, strengthen partnership with the private sectors, ministries, and also with these private sectors. So we cannot disconnect it, especially with telecommunication smart, with association, SME. We implemented a program so they can have opportunity, especially at SME, a lot of youths that they drop school and they work under the industry as SME. Continue to provide trainings, strengthening this coordinator. So we continue more opportunity for them to strengthen, support those for students. For the next plans, after they graduated, they have certificates. Next points, dots. After we drop school, we go to BIP. After BIP, we provide skills. We need to open doors way to link the enrolls youth to BIP to opportunity of the provide training to jobs, a cooperation with many company provide more opportunity for youth to provide those trains and internship. Next, we extend the program new curriculums. I'd like to present inform you that it's a new modality.
micro
We
credential
have micro credentials. I apologize, cannot translate this in Khmer. It's a new form to provide youth they can learn digital graduates to utilize what they can present to the employer or can fulfill in the studies in the futures. And in Cambodia, at the center of in the secondary schools educations, they can utilize the micro credential to copy those more curriculums. The same can be upgraded. However, we can copy those English, financial literacy, also soft skills. We did the survey at SME. What did SME need this day? What do we mean? We created those curriculum for students to prepare so they can certify certifications. We discussed with TVET and Ministry of Education. We work together about these issues. Next slide. Some of the pictures and platform, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, can access. Yeah, it's a free access. Can bap.nmeys.gov.kh. Can see this from the videos. The specialty of BIP is not the video. It's visible interactive videos. We use Cultivate program as a form of education. Our students, when they learn, they're not bored. They feel bored. They can zoom in and out to explain, twist. So when twist there, when they do the twist, they can go to the next curriculum. It's not a video like YouTube. Example, the English they learn. We have teachers to explain. They have activity. Example, if they don't know the word, how to read the word greeting, they click on them. There's a word that can read for them. The design is easy for them. BIP is not only the curriculum, but cooperate with Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport Education will be copy. If the student understand, they can tool operations, and also we need to have this create this pilot testing before they do the test. Next, the orientation before they go to learns. It is the opening of the first launching of the first learning center at the Institute of NIDI in Phnom Penh in Siem Reap province. So some center in the rurals we provide tablet for them so they can learn. So we send them for skill training. So I hope that not too much time. If you have question, we can exchange during the roundtable discussion. Thank you, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you to chairman who make the presentation. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Eung Chan Mani, President of the Evaluation and Project of the World Education in Cambodia, with the presentation about digital platform to develop vocational trainings. It's about 15 minutes. First of all, my respectfully see ladies and gentlemen who presents here today and national and international friendly. I'm Eung Chan Mani, the representative of World Education NGOs. Today, I'm delighted that I have opportunity to join the National Forum on Lifelong Learnings, and with this opportunity to share a digital platform which World Education to support the Ministry of Education and work to create this platform like Ms. M. Sunny raised this morning. We had the platform to develop the teachers, trainers for education sector in the whole country to continue this vocational training, also as part to lifelong learning opportunity. Next slide, please. Before I begin this platform to capacity buildings, I would like to inform that the world education history. Some of you might not know what is world education before. World education present in Cambodia since 1991, when I was not yet born. And world education, we are working to support two Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport relate to the first reading. We support ministry to expand the first reading in the first class to integrated education youth program or life skills. Next slide. Next one, please. And this goal project goals on we receive on CDPS through UNICEF. These projects about 16 months. We just finished from December 2023. This platform, some of you probably do not know, and we work closely with Ministry of Youth and Education, Youth and Sport, with Technology Department, Information Department. We have our Department of Information and Technology to manage. What is the platform capacity building? Digital learning management system create a delivery and managing various for created and credit and non-credit capacity development course for teachers and education and staff in Cambodia, can provide those training as created. Deliver this platform technology. We department uploads and provide education to departments of Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, and also teachers institutes as expert and skills on this each curriculum. In these platforms, the learner can receive skill badge, variable, and e-certificate or CDP credit up on the competition of their trainings. If in case those learner they enrolls, it is the provide credit by ministry, the trainers can receive this credit in the same. With this education of this platform, we can be more flexible. We can we have this automatically those learner or trainers can learn by themselves, and also we create this blended course with some mix of this any part that we can meet on, we can study on online, and we can make this the possibility to disseminate those study on the platform modality of this platform. We can deliver face to face. So we can provide this platform to enroll for online workshop, and also we can document, store document I'm not sure that the platform feature can come from for a teacher and educator in the country. We spend a lot of time on the research study about 5 months with this important functions. Those final user teachers can need it, and also with this training provider or the provider that can provide those trainings. And we also study about platforms and platform reviews, but we can reviews on this platform in the country, and we can study to find a gap point, a missing gap point that we see the platform that the final user can utilize this platform. It's more easy. Based on this study, we were collected a lot of functions, about 30 different functions, roles that we classified about 10 need to require those integrated with this HRMIS or CBD modules, which is the credit management of the Office of Staff, educations, vocational trainings. For this, we having seen that most of trainers, they're still limited of the English. English is limited. We create the platform to 2 language. First in Khmer, first a little easy for them to use, and the platform and this it's more easy to switch from one place to another place. That also could be function to all mobile phones, tablet, or computers. A case that a teacher have only telephone, that's more easy for them to use as well. One more specific point, we can create it or create on the screen, mobile phone screen, with the technology Progressive web app. One more other point, that this platform be integrated with Telegram programs. The growth of the Telegram more. So in order to facilitate more easy for the user or teachers to use the platform, we can integrate this platform in a Telegram. This Telegram can allow the user can send the messages, and the platform. This platform will inform to the Telegram, and also they can create this accountings and also join the platform of Telegram. They can reset the password in case they have forgot. They can go to Telegram to conduct research through Telegram, and also communications more through Telegrams. One more, we insert this platform with HRMIS or HRCPD as the system to manage the staff or credits or department of staff. We are working integrated with HRMIS, that integrations that the platform user can link the accounting of the platform to HRMIS, and the training for this trainings receive credit. We can request the credit from the capacity platform to HRMIF without any office or CD with the MO to integrate these curriculums. One more, and these platforms, the learners can divide it to provide the credit by Ministry of Education. The education not receive credit in general study learning. Those here, they have Department of Ministry of Education, and also we have the education institutes, partner NGOs, other developments, and subject matter experts. They can access to use on this capacity platforms building. And this platform, if as Excellency, lady and gentlemen, can see that in the next platform we have catalogs. In each catalogs, we represent to a course. Those learner can filter to the provider, trainers, modality, the technology skills and
អញ្ចឹង
what
គាត់
want
អាច
to learn. They can do the filter through their own selections if they want to. As Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, been aware, follow to this term providers, training providers that in these platforms. Other specialty platform have been provide the e-certificate. Any study receive e-certificate, that platform can create those e-certificate with their learners. The e-certificate we can verify through QR code. If case we cannot verify it, e-certificate requires an for enrolls. And this term, there's lots. Follow to the training provider. They can identify, they can enroll those learners. The learners can enroll and by themselves with by using the code. The providers can set the code number in case the learner have codes. They can register and learn some more. Some of those learners can, in general, can enroll with no need to have code number or issued by training providers. And numbers of those learners, they can go into applications, training providers or service provider can see that their trainer, their learner or trainers, they understand about this matching with this learning or not. If not correct, they can reject it. Then not the learner they can reject the trainer who not allowed to join. If they correct, they allow the trainers to join in this training learning. One more, in order to ensure those usage with more effective of the learners in these platforms, we have the videos. That video, each videos will present each activity to implement it, those platforms. In case those user don't know any functions, any create account or link it with this integrate of Telegram, they can look at the videos in these platforms and they can implement this video. One more, in order to make the training providers can have the possible capacity to use these platforms to create this, manage or provide those training on this platform. We make the cost for them to learn. Cost is compulsory, and if the training provider or your entity want to provide this to provide training, they can go through this course. This course will be equipped with their own capacity, so they have enough capacity to manage this training on this platform. This training providers will take about 10 hours. This is all I have for my presentation. Thank you for your pay attention. Thank you so much for your presentation with specific presentation. Before I continue to the next agenda, I would like to take the coffee break for 20 minutes, and then we focus again on our next agenda after coffee break. Thank you. Okay. Okay, chẳng đồ sạch tỏi xong rồi mình nhạc bò tí
Testing one. Testing one, two.
សូមគោរពអញ្ជើញឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវលោកស្រីអ្នកនាងកញ្ញានិងភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសជាតិអន្តរជាតិមេត្តាសម្រួលអេតយាប័តនិងចូលរួមវេទិកាថ្នាក់ជាតិនាពេលនេះចាសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
Hello, 1 2 3
សូមគោរពអញ្ជើញឯកឧត្តមលោកជំទាវភ្ញៀវកិត្តិយសជាតិអន្តរជាតិមេត្តាសម្រួលអេតយាប័តនិងចូលរួមវេទិកាថ្នាក់ជាតិនាពេលនេះចាសូមគោរពអញ្ជើញ
So please everybody, please be back to your seat. We will continue to next session shortly. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, national and international distinguished guests, welcome back to the next session. And next session there will be panel discussion and Q&A session. So I'm honored to have Mr. Hope Boutique, the director of Anita, to be a moderator, and we also invite the other panelists to the stage.
Goal 4 of the Sustainable Development Goals, quality education. How should technology be used in the classroom? Technology is rapidly evolving and is introduced to children at an early age. Kids are playing outside less and are more likely to play on gaming consoles,
ចា៎នេះ
tablets,
ខ្ញុំក្នុង
and
ឋានៈ
cell
ឋានៈនេះ
phones.
សូមប្រកល់វេទិកា
Well,
ទាំងមូល
now I would like to hand over the stage to CPAR Director,
Many students are
Mr.
texting and using
Chitik Hawk, to lead the conversation. Well, first of all, my respect to excellencies, ladies, gentlemen, audience, and all participants. And first of all, my respect and welcome, Madam Roshanova Rattaraja, who is the IT Academy Cambodia, and my respect to and welcome Mr. Seng Tuj from MISTI, and welcome also Mr. Lee Kum Lai representing UNESCO, and welcome Mr. Pepirun from General Secretary for Education for All. And lastly, we welcome Mr. Lun Chanmani from the World Education. And we also would like to take the opportunity
គាត់បញ្ចុះបញ្ចូលខ្ញុំថាឲ្យមកជួយ
today to win the to be moderator for this conversation about essential topic, which is digital. And Mr. Piven already presented earlier, the digital is for the next generation. But I'm not too young, I think so. But we are trying to learn. And I remember the word His Excellency Day mentioned in the morning, the more you grow up, the more you need to learn. That's why I need to learn too then. Like we have all listened to the presentation presented by our guest speaker in the morning till now. And I think we don't have to hear the introduction from this panelists anymore. So I will try to ask some question, maybe about like 10 minutes for each panelist, and then we will welcome the question from the physical audience and those audience online as well, so that they can have more time for panelists to answer to the audience, and then we will have a wrap-up session. Yeah, we have about 1 hour. Okay. So first, I would like to ask question to Madam Rina Taraja, who has presented in the morning about lifelong learning, and ma'am also have experience not just from Cambodia. From my understanding, you also have other lessons learned and experience from Vietnam and the other context from the world as well. So in compared to Cambodia, the neighboring countries like in the region, how is the gap between Cambodia and other countries in terms of lifelong learning? How do you see the gap between Cambodia and other country, and what is your key message or recommendation so that Cambodia can fill up this gap? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the question. I think it's very valuable, and I'm happy I can share my thoughts. I should admit I'm not an expert. I didn't do any big data analysis on that area, but I've been living in Cambodia for the past 8 years, and the question of lifelong learning, I think, has been raised just recently. The population here is young. We all know that 75% of Cambodian population are below 35 years old. So there are a lot of questions and attention to the formal education in schools, while question about lifelong learning and continuous education is raised recently, and this forum is the witness of the change happening. The question of lifelong learning has been on the agenda of many countries for many years. In this region, we can see great examples of Singapore as having one of the most efficient lifelong learning programs in the ASEAN. They have set it up as the priority, the governmental priority, and have several programs that allow for the citizens of Singapore to retrain. Why is it that important? Because actually the population is getting older there. They are not competitive enough with the young people, so they are paying a lot of attention to giving resources and possibilities for older people to retrain, to stay on board, and that's something that we also have to learn from them. I also know that Malaysia has a great program that is focused on lifelong learning, and I've noticed that they have a special focus on digital skills, which is providing opportunities for both companies to apply for training for the employees and reskilling and upskilling, as well as individual to join them. Coming from a European Union country and in EU, lifelong learning is a top priority in the field of education. So there are clear policies and institutions that are responsible in this aspect. For example, one of the, I think, like a good example from my own country, Latvia, is that unemployment agencies have to provide free training opportunities for unemployed staff people. So as long as you are qualified as unemployed, you are getting on into the employment agency, and you can apply to join free courses with educational institutions which are accredited, and then you can go and study with them, and then employment agency will help you to find employment in that area. So generally, I think for Cambodia right now, there is a great opportunity to learn from other countries, not to copy paste, but see what worked there and what is applicable for the country right now, because we have a different situation and quite specific challenges. So looking critically, and we've been talking today about this critical thinking as being one of the key aspects, is something that we can definitely apply and learn. How can that be adaptable for Cambodia? Not inventing a wheel, but creating something that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I remember we're not just involved in invent the new wheel, a wheel, or we do not to copy and paste from other countries solely. So I think Cambodia maybe we have big gap from those developed country or advanced country or other region in the world. I hope that we can use lesser time to advance our Cambodian digital sector so that we can move forward to lifelong learning faster and to make sure that we can, catch up other neighboring countries. So now I would like to ask my next question to Mr. Pirun. The presentation that we have in his presentation, Mr. Pirun, who is the policy Department Director of Lifelong Learning, and he also presented about the digital transformation for education as well. And who mentioned that Cambodian that we have the population just around 15 million population, but those who use SIM card up to 21 million. So meaning that a person who live more, one person use 2 or 3 SIM card, meaning that the number of the SIM card usage almost half more than total population of Cambodia. So it seems that more and more people, population, afford can afford the internet connection or the SIM card. So the question: do you think that those who can afford maybe one SIM or more than one SIM, do you think that they can afford the digital technology, or do you think they just use the internet connection for normal usage without any useful for their careers? And so I try to reframe my question again. Okay, do you think that those who can use the digital technology are equal to those who are the holder of the SIM card? Well, thanks so much, Mr. Hoksuti, for your question. So according to the figure I presented, that Cambodia, our total population is over 16 million people, and if we look at the number of SIM card, maybe some of you holder of 1 or 2, even up to 3 some people. So that's why the internet connection we have up to over 19 million connection, and actually the figure is the figure to present that our community people can have a device access to digital. But we need to distinguish whether it's the digital for normal communication, or any digital for smartphone application, or any digital that can be used for professional work like computer or what. We need to like study in depth actually. Up to now, we don't have any study over this. There were a study with the Asian Foundation in 2016, but till now we don't have any updated error on this figure. But my point is that I would like to draw your attention to this. Even they just use a phone to internet, but it can be considered digital because we can use the SMS message through digital or smartphone, meaning that they have tool in hand now. And number two that we need to consider is that whether those million people can they use those digital device in the right ways. You see, I'm talking about a little bit high level, at the country level. For example, let's say the right use of digital with responsibility, with a good judgment of any information digestion. So we should come up with a policy or a principle that we can equip them with the right knowledge. Otherwise, it's those million of users either use them in a wrong way. Let's say 9 million users. Let's say 5 of them, 5 million, 5 million of them use the wrong way, just share or reshare or repost any disinformation or unmodified information that result into chaos situation in the country. So the country will cannot manage or to control the country. So we are the education key actor. Now we had a figure. So how we can turn this? How we can use this as an opportunity that we can reframe the situation, that to make sure they will use the digital tool in the right way, contribute to the economic development in the country. Well, thanks so much, Mr. Piron. I would like to go to Mr. Gulai representing UNESCO to present it in detail the BIP, the well-known program, especially known to those who are in education sector, and who mentioned that the BIP program is age of 4 years already, and he also have planned to scale it up. especially to work with government like ministries, partners, and the private sector. And he also presented in detail the use of online that everyone can access it anywhere, anytime for learning purpose. But as far as I understand that Cambodian people, maybe just less than 50%, around 30% of them just can use digital. So what is your solution as the partner? Because UNESCO is the one who helping the government, right? Because some of the people who cannot afford or don't have any assessment, for example, let's say those who are a prisoner in Cambodia, because the prisoner in Cambodia, they are not allowed to access to the internet connection because you also work to some project in the prison as well. So what is the plan in order to provide them with the internet connection for education? And from my understanding, 80% of the prisoners in Cambodia are under 30 years old. So I think that they have high demand if any help can provide them access to. Well, thanks so much for the question. I can say that it is a strategic question to make our program to scale up to more targeted demand of learning through internet connection. I also would like to share with you as well that since 2019, first we have only 2 centers, one located in Phnom Penh and another one located in Siem Reap. But nowadays, like I have presented, we scale up to other industry like SME and drug recovery, like hospitalization center. So when talking about the center with internet connection, so let me divide into this way. I can say all of them. First group, they have some internet or somehow have internet connection, but they still need help. And another group, those group don't have internet at all. So, but I would like to inform you that if only can be functional with internet connection. So, to the question, how to ensure accessibility in the case of absence of internet connection for this kid? I can say the first group of audience, we established a center. That's why we have a learning center. Learning center we equip with 2 device that our partner company. I also would like to thank telecom for providing connection, cable connection. So if those who are not under internet coverage, they can come to our learning center and they can enjoy the benefit. So that the learning center we equip with internet connection and other tools accessible by the learners over there. And the second group, there was the most challenges, and we spent nearly a year doing this work, especially His Excellency Kui Kong that also worked with us in terms of ICT work for correction center as well as prison. Yeah, internet connection is so essential because they cannot bring in telephone. And nowadays, internet connection is not allowed in the prison. So what we are doing and what we try to do, we use one technology, what we call it local content server, or we call it offline content server that Mr. Piron has presented in his slide as well. So it is a technology that we can use the existing content, the learning content that we produce. So the local content server can contain huge amount of learning content that can connect with many devices at the same time. So this is very convenient. Even the price nowadays a little bit high because the offline content server or technology. At first, we had an NGO named Russia, which is in French language. But nowadays, we have some Cambodian domestic company like Kungpi, yeah, is the name of the company. They also put in place this tool as well. But what have been put in place by Big Russia, the offline content server machine, or what they call it local server, that on which we uploaded the learning content, and they just connect with electricity, and they can connect with tablet, like 20 unit of tablet, so 20 students can learn at the same time. And another technical question is how the technical working group can observe the performance, like in terms of like learning performance. And the working group, we also have developed auto synchronization. So when it is connected with internet, the system will automatically update the student mark performance into our master server rule system. So this is the solution that we have for now. And we also have received some data from CPAR in order to support that the prisoner in other location have this kind of learning opportunity just around nearly 100% prisoner as well. We hopefully that we will scale up this and then provide them with opportunity. Okay, thanks to myself for your insightful response with offline connection, provide the learning accessibility to our audience of the program. So this is one remarkable achievement in our education sector. And I also would like to ask a question to Dr. Sayud from Misty. Not yet presented any topic. I'm not quite sure whether you are representing Misty. Misty is the important ministry, right? Especially the sector, technology sector. So I would like to hear from you whether Misty in the Ministry of Industry, Technology, Industry and Innovation, how does the ministry contributing to the development of digital technology for the benefit of lifelong learning education in the Kingdom of Cambodia, especially to youth who really need in demand this kind of support. Especially, we want to ensure the development of all sector development to catch up with other neighboring countries. Well, first of all, my respect to Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, and our participants. I'm Saint Duch. I am the Department Director of Policy, Industry, Technology and Innovation. Actually, what we are doing with the ministry is that our main objective is to make sure that our country can move to achieve the vision by 2030 and the vision of 2050. So what we need to get there, we need to rely on much the technology and industrial sectors. And what we are doing, the ministry, like you have been aware of, that our ministry, I can say, established a few years ago. And the main purpose of technology and innovation, we started, I just would like to brief it. Our achievement, one, we have developed a digital, science and technology roadmap that 2030 that we had established, and it is a roadmap that lay out clearly the step that we move forward. One, the promotion of research. When we're talking about digital, when we're talking about infrastructure for long-term purpose, only we have the capacity to develop our platform by our own. so that we can ensure the sustainability. So the government need to focus on developing like R&D, and on top of the roadmap, we also have established like national research agenda, meaning that at the national level, what we should research on. For example, say one topic among other eight mission is cloud-based service. Why we need to think about cloud-based service? So when talking about digital, when we produce video or content, we need the storage location, right? So we need to think in the future how we will store all the product, service, or the content. The final product, we need a place to store it, right? And some of them are personal error, and we need to be sensitive the security. Some of the error are like national security error that we need to be very sensitive in terms of thinking how to secure it. And on top of that, the ministry also has developed like a digital roadmap in which clearly state that in the future what technology that company will need the most. And among those technology, we have state like digital service, digitalization that will needed. And like our speaker have mentioned, like VR, AR are the technology who we cannot escape from them. And AI is another one. AI also another technology that we cannot like indispensable. And the government also has this developed, AI current status or landscape, and we also study like feasibility, how we can raise in this kind of technology and how we use it widely. And another thing that the ministry is also doing as well is the like technology transfer law. Because nowadays, like our neighboring country, they already have technology transfer law. So we also need technology transfer law as well. So for example, let's say technology company who come and run their own with their business in the country, when they finish, they take all the technology and go back home. So we don't want this to be happen anymore. So if they allow this to be happen, when they're gone, we have anything left behind in terms of technology transfer. So this is the main purpose that we will sharpen more in the future. That's all for me. Thank you. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Seng Yu, representing ministry, for your insightful elaboration of the action plan and what ministry have been doing with government partner to develop the digital technology sector. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Eung Chan Muni, who is also the last speaker, I can say so, maybe the last panelist. And he now be almost digital native now. And Mr. Pirun from he talking about like digital native, like from when? From 2000 something, right? And he was born before, just shortly before that, or after that. And he also reminded about he representing education, and he present the teacher capacity development platform that he have been working with the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport. Like, if I'm not mistaken, for 15 months. And this project really essential for education sector in the kingdom, because even our teacher had gone through the teaching training from the national like NEA, but they still need regular continuous learning in order to catch up the digital knowledge and skill for lifelong learning. And from my understanding, some teachers they have difficulties using digital. And even some of them even have challenges in using Telegram app. And even some of them cannot speak or don't know English at all. So whether your teacher capacity development platform, can you share with us what are the challenges that you are facing in terms of on top of the challenges like don't know how to use computer, technology, English. So how you the project or you have them out? Yeah, we want to hear more from you. Maybe some of our audience also want to hear more as well. So what are the ways that we can have them out to enjoy this education then so that they can upskill their own? Well, thanks so much for your question. I would like to recap our digital platform. This digital platform, we finalize the implementation or conclude the implementation December 2023, and this platform was in the pilot stage. Okay, and I would like to step back a little bit. And before we created this digital platform, we also conducted some research study on the capacity and knowledge of the teacher, the tool, internet connection in some technical areas. We observe that according to the result of the study research, most teacher, we also conduct research study in 21 provinces. And yeah, most of them, the overall on phone. And another point is that technology, they are not comfortable with using technology. And this digital professional development platform, most of them are in English. So according to the finding from the research, we try to develop digital platform to accommodate or to make it easy, in other words, make it easy for them. We have two languages. Let's say for those teachers who have challenges with English, they can switch and use the Khmer language. And another thing, we also have created self-resources, meaning that if they encounter any difficulty in using the digital platform, they can access to any resources available on that platform. The resource are the video on how to do their activity on a know-how video on the platform. And for the internet problem, we also thought about it as well. We thought creating the digital platform that used with just medium internet speed. But some area even they have the internet connection coverage, but the internet connection speed still. So we now considering using the digital platform that require low speed internet connection. But after we put in place this digital platform, what will be the challenges that users are facing, meaning what difficulty that teacher who using the platform encounter. So then we need time, we need to do another phase, the second phase, and we will launch nationwide. But before that, we need to collect all the feedback and input for the solution gradually. Well, thanks so much, Mr. Chanmani, for your insightful elaboration about the digital platform for teacher capacity development. And we also would like to thank the other previous panelists as well for their elaboration, responding to my question as the hope for our conversation, and also to like attract attention from our audience as well. Yeah, the audience joining in person and the audience joining online as well. And now we move to the second part of this panel discussion. Now we would like to welcome the floor for any question. The physical audience and online audience. If you have any question, you can ask for their experience, their skill. They are from 5 different sector or background. But our main goal is for digital development. So the best benefit of lifelong learning. So you can start your question by introduce yourself and your organization, and then start address the question right away. Thank you. Well, thanks so much. I'm Perwana. I'm from the EV International. I'm really, interested in listening to the presentation presented by our panelists. I have a question. Even my question already answered by previous session panelists, but I still have a question. I still doubt. And it is about the digital citizen. So when talking about digital citizen, we include like the child, adult, and senior or other people digital, right? Like Mr. Pirun also had mentioned about the orientation. My question is that, is there any available guideline or manual or any a roadmap that can easier for our digital citizen as me to go and access it and read and do our own. We say the digital citizen, if we don't use the digital in the right way, it will result into the like unwanted consequence, right? So is there any place where there is resource or guidance that we can learn about the digital citizen? Okay, let me give the floor to Pirun. Well, thanks so much. Thanks so much. You start asking questions from my presentation till now. Well, regarding this point, our Ministry of Education, we are this step ahead since 2018. I would like to like lay out in 3 phases that we have been doing. First, it is about digital literacy or media literacy for formal education. We have incorporated into ICT the curriculum from grade 4 to grade 12 in order to ensure that our student, the student, they have their digital device. So when they know the digital device, they can know how to use it in the right way. We also incorporated, the aspect of using digital with responsibilities and the aspect of sharing information or information judgment. So we incorporated into the formal education curriculum for grade 4 to grade 12. So we can ensure that in formal education, 3 million students, when they have the ICT class, they learn about that. And number 2, for those who are outside the school, but also formal education as well, like Mr. Sukima have presented, we have developed a curriculum, what we call it, like media literacy and information, what we call it, digital literacy, media and information program, the name of it. This program want our citizen, including the child, for those who are not in the school, they can learn by their own. So we have a manual, digital literacy, media, and information manual or guidance application in our country. And number three, we also have, a part-time program that we are implementing this program with the Child Fund Cambodia. That we have 90 hours divided into 3 levels. The student, before they enroll in this program, they need to do like testing to make sure that which level they should they are qualified. And this 3 level or these 3 resources, it can be downloadable, accessible on our webpage, salah.v.ya.gov.kh. And on top of that, we also have other short video clip like MIL manual up to over 100 pages. That's why too long for some students. That's why they produce video clip like last for 5 minutes or 6 minutes, cover the whole topic, one topic. So all of this video clip also available on the ministry and official web page of the ministry. We have up to a bunch of video clip because we know that the book like over 100 pages, it will make the reader lazy. And we also had the make campaign, like dissertation campaign at school, social media campaign, and like Q&A session on social media. We want to survey that how many people can answer the question right, wrong. And this is all what we have been doing and what you can accessible or any other digital citizen who really want to become a digital citizen can access to. And all of this we have to share and make it available public, free of charge on time. That's all for me, Secretary. Well, thanks so much. We also have received one question from online audience, and the Kim Nara, who is the question owner from World Education, and I would like to address the question to his colleague, and I try to interpret his question. How do we develop capacity for continual learning for teacher? And I want his colleague to answer this. Well, thanks so much for the question. Yeah, I also would like to share a little bit about the professional development platform or like capacity development platform is for the teacher to develop their professional capacity regularly through digital platform. So for those teachers who wish to upgrade their skill, reskilling, or want to, raise their performance, they can continue to upgrade their professional knowledge, skill knowledge, as well as the subject that they want to learn on the platform. And the session on this platform, there are many. Like some of them, they can earn credit, and when they earn credit, which is contribution to their career pathway, because when the ministry, because the ministry has a mechanism for those teachers who earn how many credit that they can, be promoted or upgrade in terms of the scale. So this platform to serve as a place where a teacher can upskill or develop their capacity at any time, at any place, as long as they have internet connection. So now we would like to welcome more question, if any. Yeah, those are here and those who are joining online. If you have any question, you are welcome. So, Vanna again. Well, thanks so much. I don't have a question, but a request instead. I would like to request my request to UNESCO because I'm really interested in BIP, but I don't understand much because it's brand new to me. So my request is you can make BIP available with any center that we have learning center that the VB is doing like Quang Liu. And do we have BIP available at that center yet? If not, so please make so. I will be really pleased to see that happen. Well, thanks so much for the question. In terms of scaling up of BIP program, I would like to share that so far we have scaled up this BIP, to Lai Long Learning Center at Tung Gia in Lân Province. And at the last stage in the next 4 years, from 2024 till the end of 2027, we have planned to scale up more, and we will study and discuss with Excellency, the department directors. I can inform now that scaling up the learning center is not a problem, but we need to study whether one is the number of the target audience. Number two is the infrastructure like classroom, appropriate space. I don't think it is the challenges at Quang Ha and Quang Liu center that you have mentioned. And we will also need to study as well whether at those locations, our private sector partner, the internet connection provider, can they provide high bandwidth internet to our students or not at that location? All of these factors can be possible. I think we can cooperate together to provide opportunity to the youth over there. Like the tool like tablet, like I mentioned, this learning is the student, they don't have a phone, they still can learn. At each center, at least we make it available up to 10 units. Like in Kok Kong, we provide that up to 30 units because they have more units. And UNESCO, we are not rich, but we have some budget for purchasing the tablet. We have it for making it available to the youth. Well, thanks so much, Mr. Kublai, for your response to the last question of Wana. And any other question? Well, I'm NV. I'm from Capital Institution. I am the project coordinator, and I'm delighted to see this platform focus much on digital. And my question is that, do we have the national policy yet about protection or prevention of the harmful risks that can result from the digital? Right, thanks so much. I think the question may be right, suitable to Dr. Sengkyun who spoke this topic as well. Like asked Misty, what plan or any existing plan for the kind of protection and prevention of the harmful consequence from digital? Well, thanks so much for the question. Like I mentioned from the beginning, Misty, Amnesty nowadays, we started developing policy like we have national research agenda, we have roadmap for digital technology, and in which statement or provision that the responsible organization or institution need to develop and implement this roadmap as well. And nowadays, because because he is like outside of the ministry, but I try to share something I can. Other thing like from afar off, I understand like the Ministry of Interior, they're also now working on cybercrime as well. Cybercrime now we have the General Department of Cybercrime in charge of this as well. And other than that, there is also like discussion or consideration of that personal data protection, especially the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication also have developed a draft law about this as well. And in terms of cyber security and national gateways, national gateway, we also had the law as well. And our ministries, what we are doing, or we are always focused on data security, because digital, that security and data storage is something essential, which is something very essential and can be very sensitive to our national benefit and national economy. When I talk a little bit about big data, so far we have some data that located in different ministry, but we don't have yet the synchronized national system or big data where we can collect all the data and centralize it in one place. And why we need to do so? Because, for example, like safe case when it insecure event, we don't want just one organization, the government, one line ministry maintain or store it at one location. So we need to have this like synchronized or centralized system. That's it for me. Thank you. Well, thanks so much, Dr. for wonderful elaboration to the question from Chalfan. Any other question? Well, good afternoon, one again. I would like to clarify again. Try to clarify. Probably I can understand the survey or something, because we hear a lot that the one panelist from the policy department I mentioned that we had the digital literacy program, and the panelist from the MISTI also mentioned that we also have cyber security, we have the reputation security, that we always talk. But as I am the education representative at school, that we have students, we have young children that are using, because they are now at the age of digital, they are not the digital citizen. My question is that, do we have yet internet safety education? Because from my experience, that we are working with the young children, we have observed that many students or children or young children, they have been suffering from the internet because they connect some digital device with the internet. And nowadays, from my observation, we get to have any like wide education or dissemination about the internet usage in order to ensure that they will not be suffer from the internet usage. The suffering here refer to any online abuse. I believe that other students, other schools, they also encounter the same challenges, because the children are the most vulnerable to the abuse online. I'm sorry, I wish to introduce myself. I already asked in the morning. I'm Matt Korar. I'm from PSL. Well, Ma'am Makura, the question is about like internet safety or security, especially for children. Like, is there any way, any strategy that we can have to disseminate or educate for child safety? What about go to the Ministry of Education first? Well, thanks so much for the question. Actually, the question I can say can give an opportunity that we can work together between PSR and Child Fund. And I'm also I now working with Child Fund. You know the level program that we focus on digital literacy, online safety, and financial literacies. So the question you have asked just now, like the content of the lesson, we already have it for the child safety, we already have it. But the challenges that we are encountering now is the implementation step by step that is still very limited. That we implement like widely using any available tool that we have in hand, like on social media. But the implementation at the practical level, like Child Fund, the project that we work with, just about 20 schools. So if PSR is you also working with many other like 20, 30 or 50 schools, yeah, we'll be very delighted to work with you. And I believe the Child Fund may have some available fund to work with the PSR as well. That's all for me, thank you. Or you would like to add, please? Well, thanks so much. The question from PSR. I would like to add a little bit on top of our panelists. Actually, in order to prevent the child from digital suffering or internet suffering, I think that there is no single institution solely responsible. I think we need to do like at household level, school level. Actually, we have policy, we have legal framework, not all, but many for some. So I think at school, maybe like class teacher, they need to study what are available or any law or policy enforced, so that when they need help, you can study further rather than we just start doing without referring to the legal framework to help the child, the children. And I think we need to work together, like the private sector, state sector, and household as well. Household, because like the child comparing like a white pepper, that we all need to protect them, take care of them, like the family, the school, and also the government. Okay. បាទអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំសូមបន្ថែមទៀតឃើញថាជំនាញបទវាសំខាន់វាសំខាន់ចំពោះខ្ញុំអញ្ចឹងមកពីថាអឺរ៉ុបខ្ញុំឃើញថានេះគឺជាចំណុចរបៀបម្នាក់មួយដែលយើងបានធ្វើជាច្រើនឆ្នាំហើយខ្ញុំជឿជាក់ថាមិនមែនគ្រាន់តែខាងគេហៅថាគ្រឹះស្ថានឧត្តមសិក្សាឬក៏ស្ថាប័នអប់រំទេដែលជាអ្នកទទួលខុសត្រូវតែម្នាក់ឯងអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវតែមានឧបករណ៍ឬក៏មានអ្វីមួយដើម្បីជាបង្កើតដើម្បីធានាថាកុមារនឹងគាត់មិនអាចចូលទៅកាន់ website ទាំងឡាយណាដែលគេហៅមិនសមស្របឬក៏មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់ចំពោះគាត់នេះជារឿងមួយរឿងទី2យើងត្រូវធ្វើការងារជាមួយនឹងក្រុមហ៊ុនផ្ដល់សេវាអ៊ីនធឺណិតជាមួយនឹងក្រុមហ៊ុនទូរស័ព្ទគេហៅថាសេវាទូរស័ព្ទហ្នឹងដើម្បីថាមានគេហៅថាមុខងារប្លុកឬក៏ប្រព័ន្ធប្លុក website ទាំងឡាយណាដែលគេហៅថាគ្មានមេត្រីភាពឬក៏មានគ្រោះថ្នាក់ចំពោះកុមារឬក៏អាចកត់ត្រាប្រាស់សមស្របទៅតាមកម្រិតអាយុរបស់កុមារអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំគិតថាធ្វើបែបនេះគឺអ្វីមួយដែលល្អប្រសើរហើយជំហានបន្ទាប់នោះគឺជាអ្វីដែលសំខាន់ផងដែរគឺការលើកកម្ពស់ការយល់ដឹងដល់សាធារណជនអញ្ចឹងតើយើងបានជម្រាបឲ្យសាធារណជនបានដឹងអំពីគ្រោះថ្នាក់អំពីថាបញ្ហាដែលគឺថាកុមារអាចនឹងប្រឈមនៅលើហ្នឹងហើយតើយើងបានឆ្លុះបញ្ចាំងនេះថាតើបញ្ហាទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងការលើកកម្ពស់ការយល់ដឹងនេះក៏សំខាន់ផងដែរហើយជាចុងក្រោយជាថ្មីម្ដងទៀតវាត្រូវត្រឡប់មកគេហៅថាការសិក្សាពីជីវិតទៀតហើយគេហៅថាបាត់មើលតាមបច្ចេកវិទ្យាឬក៏ cyber crime នោះគឺជារឿងមួយឧទាហរណ៍បាទអញ្ចឹងឃើញថាថ្ងៃនេះគឺមាន email ខ្លាំងខ្លាយ email បោកប្រាស់ច្រើនសូមទិន្នន័យនេះទិន្នន័យនោះអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ថាអូខ្ញុំជាជនជាតិថានិសេរីយ៉ាឬក៏ស្អីមួយដែលសូមផ្ដល់គណនីគេឬក៏ស្អីមួយបាទអញ្ចឹងឃើញទាំងអស់នេះគឺគ្រប់គ្នាគ្រប់ឲ្យកម្រិតអាយុទាំងអស់សិទ្ធិប្រឈមជាមួយបញ្ហានេះហើយចំពោះខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណខ្លាំងមែនទែនការចំពោះអ្នកដែលលើកសំណួរឬក៏បងស្រីដែលបានលើកអំពីសំណួរនេះហើយគឺថា ការបំពេញថាគេហៅថាទាញ digital គួរតែចាប់តាមពីចំណុចនេះឲ្យធ្វើការងារជាមួយនៅខាងអ៊ីនធឺណិត Well, thanks so much, Madam Natalia. Thanks so much, Madam Natalia, for your additional comment, especially focusing on the role or the responsibility of the parent or guardian to protect the child, and especially the awareness to the general public for them to take part into the protection of the child. Okay. Well, I would like to clarify a little bit. So I think this is the last question because we almost run out of time. Well, actually, it's not a question, but I just would like to clarify to all panelists, and thanks so much for your elaboration. And I would like to thank so much for introducing us to Child Fund so that we will have the next partner. So my point about the child protection, not just for pay our now do we have Apple Cambodia that is helping us out and have been in partnership for 2 years in terms of training and providing to the student and teacher in terms of internet safety, and we also in the process to mainstream to the household, but we still working in our boundary. And because today is a national platform, why I want this boy to be more widely hit because of child abuse that happening, and in terms of like the topic internet safety for a child and the problem happening to the child as a result of the internet using, even some problem even more serious up to like the sexual abuse. I believe that Cambodia will have more era in terms of internet safety and any other problem happen to the child. And my voice and today is just to like trigger that everybody should work and think together to scale up this, because the child is everywhere. Maybe some of them are suffering and some of them are experiencing this harm. That's all for me. Thank you. I think should be okay. Please go ahead. Okay, my respect, the panelists. My concern is this because, like you all talking about digital in the morning till now. My concern is that because nowadays, some of them use digital in the wrong or malicious way. So, what is your view about this problem? Because some of them they created Telegram channel to do something bad thing, wrong thing, or website or YouTube to do like on some other thing, especially what we call it MMO, those guys. Okay, thanks so much. I think our panelists also have the skill or expertise and that can help answer this question. We would like to start with the Misty first. Well, thanks so much for the question, Excellency. I will try to answer because the question, a short question, but it's a strategic question, I can say. Like wrap up what we studied from the morning till now. Is our conversation just to answer the question, right? Like digital is beneficial, right? While we enjoy the benefit, it also some suffer from digital as well. Because we have in it as all of these other problems. That's why we need to talk, we need to solve it. And our ministry is now paying attention to this digital safety or online safety. And while we are strengthening or enforcing the law or legal framework, we need to take part in the promotion like Excellency or all of us have mentioned that the literacy of the public at large. So if they had the knowledge about that, we can have to reduce the risk. And another point that I would like to make is like the criminal, like even sometimes, even though who are highly educated, they also can become a victim, can be a victim. For example, let's say they send a code about money transferring. Okay, this is one other example. Sometimes because our like we want something, then we forget about this risk. And sometimes in our Telegram, some of them, send a link, just one link to us. And sometimes we thought that, okay, the friend of ours or any colleague, we just click on the link, it's also a problem as well. So make the long story short, in order to prevent this problem, we all need to work together, unities, and both the Ministry of Education, legal organization, or the law enforcement organization. And we know that the children, like Cambodian slogan, the children is the bamboo shoot. We need to teach them, right? So I can say for me, I already grown up already. Then I go back to or went back to the school to learn digital, but we want to let them learn from young age. Maybe other panelists want to add on top of me. Well, thanks so much. The question is like an alarming to us, and the question also to the meaning of our national committee as well. Because our national committees, we have up to 28 ministry or institution as the member. I support what mentioned by Dr. Four panelists, that this is a work that we need to all working together, work within our jurisdiction, like education. Like education, our work is we do it like advertisement or dissemination in our boundary, and law enforcement organization, they do in terms of like law enforcement under their jurisdiction, and they have knowledge, and then they really enforce it properly. That's it, my point I would like to. Okay, thanks so much for the question from the audience here in this hall and audience from online. Because now time's up, I would like to wrap up. And before I wrap up, I think I would like to I just want our 5 panelists. Did you have any last word or last comment about wrapping up? Yeah, we would like to give like 1 minute for each panelist to say final word. Well, thanks so much for giving another 1 minute extra. Yeah, we UNESCO, we are pleased to share. Actually, first I prepare up to 40 slides, a lot of contact, a lot of like content, but because all the time I just focus on the thing related to this topic, and hopefully that for those who are new to this event, yeah, we can work together, collaborate to have our target audience, to provide them with the opportunity to learn, like opportunity to link between the technology with lifelong learning. Thank you. Well, thanks so much. My short message is in terms of like legal framework implementation. Yeah, like digital, we also belong maybe related to the Ministry of Education. Because digital, we need to educate, and digital, we need a generation who will focus on like science, technologies, and innovation, right? And my message is we all want to work our part, and we like break the silence, meaning that like we try to reduce the connection, like because some are unsure they work on the same thing as well, but we are disconnected, we are like not connected, like you break the not the silence, sorry, the silo. That's all for me, thank you. Bạn trên và để sẽ và hình dung ta nhà tôi được sai ở room sa và global liên để còn nhà được sai đi បាទខ្ញុំអធិប្បាយថាបាទសិស្សដែលក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាដែលទទួលបាននៅគេហៅថាលទ្ធផលល្អខ្ញុំគិតថាការធ្វើការងារដោយប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាបាទធ្វើឲ្យអ្នកដែលគាត់ប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យានៅក្នុងការអប់រំនោះគឺធ្វើឲ្យគាត់មានការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរលទ្ធផលនោះយ៉ាងឆាប់រហ័សខ្លាំងមែនទែនហើយនេះហើយដែលគេថាការសិក្សារៀនសូត្រឲ្យមានជាប់គាំងនៅចំណុចណានេះគេថាចំណុចកន្លឹះគឺថាចង់ឲ្យគាត់ប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាស្វែងយល់ពីសារៈសំខាន់ពីរបៀបនៅក្នុងការប្រើប្រាស់បច្ចេកវិទ្យាសម្រាប់ការអប់រំសម្រាប់ការវិវត្តនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាហើយដើម្បីក្នុងន័យបន្តជាប្រយោជន៍សម្រាប់មនុស្សកាន់តែច្រើនឡើងដោយសារតែបច្ចេកវិទ្យា digital នឹងរួមចំណែកក្នុងការបង្កើតអនាគតកាន់តែត្រចះចង់សម្រាប់ Well, lastly, because I see that the digital professional development platform mentioned by Mr. Piron and other digital that we have my request. I would like to request you to work in collaboration to disseminate this digital platform to the last user so that they can enjoy the benefit of it. Once again, my respect to everybody, an audience and panelists. The purpose of this national platform is to meet up, and so far we have established a lot of legal instruments, but we never yet to meet. We don't know each other. So this is the first opportunity that we can meet for this purpose, not only just among like national police committees, but also we have those friends from the NGO. I can say maybe this is a time that we call for action in order to work together. Like this year, the Ministry of Education is a host of the event. I imagine that let's say next year, the topic related to women, maybe the Ministry of Women Affairs, maybe the host, and our department will take part for jointly hosting that. And say another topic, for example, say cybercrime, maybe the Ministry of Interior or any other relevant or like in charge in this way will be the host, and we, the General Secretariat, we will be helper or assistant, right? I can say this is I can say a message or a request so that the platform not just belong solely to our education ministry. So I would like to request this way, maybe next year, which topic that we consider raising for discussion and how we will host it. This is the first point. And the second point, yeah, we compile as a group in Telegram that we can exchange experience and work progress, and we also have some document that we need to go through for adoption. But we need some input, for the information or development of the national policy for lifelong learning. So we would like to seek more kind collaboration and input, for the future as well. Well, thanks so much. The 5 panelists were all important key players in the digital education sector, and we recognize that digital is really essential for lifelong learning, for continuous professional development. And I can say this is one of the generous contribution to our country development, especially education sector. And digital is something that we can now voice, and even all of us like digital native. I use the word our panelists use, but we also like relative. We are also something, we have connection to those who are the digital native. I can say we use another word, we all digital citizens. Okay, once again, thanks so much, all 5 panelists, and thanks so much, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen who are audience in the hall, and also those who are joining online. Thanks so much for your attention.
Thank you to SIPA who participate, and thank you all speakers and panelists share experience. My blessing to have good health, success in all your missions. Next, I would like to invite Excellency Kuiko Lamar, Secretary of State of Ministry of Education and Sport of the Informal Education report about the National Forum. Please. First of all, my respected Excellency Nusles, Secretary of State to Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, and Deputy Directors of the Long Life Learnings, and Excellency Secretary of State, represent to relevant ministry, Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, spend a full day to participate in the National Forum today. So I tried to brief the short reports about the progress of the National Forum Lifelong Learnings under the topic of digital technology for long life learnings. A brief report about organizing the National Forum of Lifelong Learning under the topic of the technology digital for opportunity of lifelong learning. National Forums of Long Life Learning 2014 under the topic of technology digital for opportunity for long life learning. The objective, promote cooperation with stakeholders, also build strategies, study lifelong life learning with all corners, with benefits for competition economy and real ambitions, and also a general strategy to develop technologies development on long life learnings in Cambodia. To ensure Cambodian people to receive long life learnings through digitals. This forum's National Forum to celebrate on 28 March 2014, start from 8 a.m. in the morning at Sun and Moon Riverside in Phnom Penh, which the composition to participate from Ministry of Youth and Education, relevant ministry, members, committee, Ministry of the Secretary of State of this Ministry of Education, all these department relevant and the Ministry of the Youth, Education, Youth and Sport, partners, development, private sector, 110 and 19 female. This national forum under the co-chairs, Representative Her Excellency Komsathani, Secretary, Acting Secretary of State, Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport, Representative Dr. Hong Chun Naron, Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Education, Youth and Sport. At this opportunity, her Secretary of State, Acting Secretary of State, said that this is the first time that Cambodian have organized a national forum for long life learnings in Cambodia. And also it's a good opportunity to promote long life learning, good cooperations with stakeholders to build those visions, common strategy to implement national policy on long life learnings with more corners and also participation from all stakeholders. Lies with those Pentagon strategy, 7 governments, like Mahabharata, Hun Manet, Prime Minister Kingdom of Cambodia, set out these 5 angles. First, develop human resources. 5 angles, implement development technology, digitals. At the same time, some like Prime Minister set out the key strategy, 4 key strategies: strengthen quality of education foundation from primary school to secondary schools, strengthening good governance at schools. Second, reviews and reform those curriculums and part-time education follow to those strengthen the knowledge, morality, discipline, behavior of students. Third, taking care of the well-being of students through the nutrition to children, and also review the quality of school in different school. And fourth, angles to promote an incentive of parents and parents, father community in educations, followed to the partnership with the government and community for education. So, Excellency Acting Secretary have highlighted that the education revolutionary exchange education with tradition to education 21st century, also follow to build the human resources basic and the human resources with the capital, also link it with the professions. Digitals in the support with this long life learnings, it requires to have developed the capacity and also develop on the digitals for long life both national language and also English. At the same time, we also be taking care of this education and the informal education, find a strategy to provide opportunity to youths and vulnerable youths, and also to receive those long life learns, because long life learns is not only for anyone's but for everybody's. And also it's more important to promote and also the skill and knowledge capacity themselves as often. At the same time, we set out this cooperation together to those learners and informal learners to receive technology, digital, and also other foreign languages. Afterwards, we had presentations, important presentation discussions, and also Q&A sessions. With this presentation, first presentation start long life learning in Cambodia. Second, long life learning education of the adults on the content of the universal, also Cambodian 21st century. Third, trainings of skill and vocational training and technology. Fourth, digital skill support with the created of those economic growth. Five, the revolutionary of distant education. Six, digital strategy for school. Seven, the education equivalent local through internet. Eight, the digital platform of development of technologies are often. This discussion on these forums, Q&A, first on the topic of the roles of long life learnings and also development of skill to Cambodian people. The third Q&A for discussion, the topic of the technology digital for facilitate for long life learning and increase the skill and knowledge. After listen to presentation to all each speakers, the forum have raised question to each panelist in the forum of Q&A for the keys to solve problem in active, as also important inputs to promote to implemented policy, national policy for long life learning in Cambodia. more corners as well. Through this presentation and discussion for the whole days, the National Forum has received an important result as follows. First, we should create a center for evaluations, provide the recognition, certification, availability, quality of studies, along life learn to change the mindset of the learners. Learning should be more flexible and soft. And that at the same time, we should think about the provide training to the monks and the whole country about technology skills. The usage of this program, offline content server for the learners, digital. If there's no internet usage like in the prison, the sentence correction center, the technology development of digital like big data and clouds, etc. Set out the common goal, strategy goal for the national policy about long line learnings with all corners through the digital technology for the guidelines of the profession guideline to support study the roles of parents and mother fathers to coordinate and the orientation for children to use the digital technology. I apologize that those two each discussion was discussed, so there's a gap. So I apologize that I cannot fill all this what I cannot get down to. Excellency, lady and gentlemen, has been taken note. At the end, my blessing to Excellency, lady and gentlemen, national and international distinguished, who spend a hopeful day to participate in the national forums. So I have the fortune of Boda, a long life, beauty, good health, for safety forever for your return. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for Excellency Deputy Secretary of this Ministry of Education, your support to report and my blessing to your talent success in all your mission. Next, I have the honor to invite Excellency Nasles, Secretary to Ministry of Youth and Sport, to for the closing remark of the National Forum about long life learning as follows. First of all, I respect Excellency Secretary of State, Excellency General Secretary General, Excellency ladies and gentlemen, and these national forums. Today, I have the honor to participate in this national forum discussions, national forum on the long life learnings, which will be discussed for the whole day. Actually, through the summary report, it's a specific report which I do not remind again. In this process of the national forum today, before I express my closing remarks, thank you to the organizing committee and also partner development to participate, to support, and also participate as a more input for to make our discussions actively involved, receive this our expectation for the whole day forum. It is important inputs for our national committee to utilize and organize as a strategy, national strategy to develop in the mechanism of policy, national policy of long life learnings for us. And here, what we can seek and understanding, most important, long life learning is a key, important key points of, and the key point to participate to develop the country more develops and here progress follow to this mechanism of governments. The national policy has set out this long life education as a first priority, and also digital education and digitals is the priority among 5 priority of governments in this of the 7 mandates. Long life learnings, we see in the long life learning policy, it is the we talk in short for all of us, for every places can learn on all aspects, all ways and policy, which a main important objective is to everyone's and develops their own capacity individually in strengthen the capacity as well as have skills in their own life. Our objective to organize a national forum today to promote whatever to our national mechanism to reach this more effective in these cooperations between Ministry of Education, Ministry of Labor, Vocational Trade and Labor, other ministry as a member of National Committee to make a common generation mechanism to develop those policy or implemented those policy long life learnings, which mean progress, more effective, respond to the requirements of this provide skill educations to our people, and also all these works that we are taking part to be implemented to promote our country developments to achieve those goals that governments around 2030 become to be the medium incomes, highest income, and become to be in high income in 2050. The people have skills, people who have the sustainable life clear, have the rehabilitation clear, have the capacity to fulfill this work, which mean have the achievement or the benefits for higher jobs, so they make the country and develops progress in this developments, rapid development. But today we have to discuss and the important role of digitals and the digital trends in the world developed it, progress in the world, implemented this long life learns, been facilitated through digitals, which mean our people, Cambodian people, and all age, on all levels can study and learn. We also discussed that what we should do to make this mechanism using digital is more broad and clear. And here I'm interested with this in order to use digitals clearly or more effective. Our Cambodian people need to have the skill, knowledge on IT and also languages. Here is the important point to promote this using digital more effectiveness. Digital is the element to promote education in all levels more effectiveness. So I will not say again due to the time, and also our discussion about specific in the whole days. So I would like to say thank you to all members in this national forum today. So encourage you to implement this the meeting all inputs which we discussed for the whole day more effectiveness, and also implemented this mechanism of long life learning more effective and also to check back to develop a national economy, social and more progress and develop. I'd like to bless all Excellency ladies and gentlemen, the National Forum to have safe and progress and success in your missions. Thank you so much. I'd like to declare for the closing of National Forum of Long Life Learning from now. Thank you.
ចា៎នាងខ្ញុំសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណឯកឧត្តមរដ្ឋលេខាធិការដែលបាន
Thank you, Excellency Secretary of State, and also all the members implemented this policy one more level. And also my blessing, Excellency, lady and gentlemen, Excellency, lady members of this and the committee of this National for the Long Life Learnings, partner development, private sector, especially thank you so much to the IT Economy State Cambodia and also DBB support and cooperation organize this national forum today. And so blessing to all Korean national and international speakers, members of this workshop, and so I have the fortune of Buddha blessing forever. Thank you. Next on the program, I'd like to invite Excellency ladies and gentlemen members to please rise up for the Cambodian national anthem. Yes.
ចា៎សូមក្រុមប្រងព្រាបគោរព មួយជីវិតបានជាស្រីពីចោលសូមអរគុណលោកអធិបតីឯកឧត្តមលោកស្រីមានសុខភាពល្អនិងសុខសុវត្ថិភាពគ្រប់គ្នាចា៎សូមប្រកាសរំសាយកម្មវិធីសូមអរគុណ Thank you.